guys, it's Bex here. I'm here with Danielle Diamond from Zen Strength Yoga, and we're doing pose tutorials because you guys keep asking me about them. So right now we're gonna do down dog, and you're gonna lead me through it, through my terrible down dog.
Oh, I'm sure it's beautiful already. With any pose, you always want to start from the ground up. So obviously if you're in a standing pose, it's your feet, and down dog, it's your hands and your feet. So just start by coming into a forward fold. And then step your feet back into plank, because actually when you're going through a yoga vinyasa, you want to have the same distance between your hands and your feet in plank here as when you do in down dog. So that looks great. Now just push your seat back, your tailbone back into a down dog position. Good. So starting with the hands, you want to press all four corners of the palms down, and then externally rotate your shoulders. So roll your inner elbows up. Good. And then as you externally rotate your shoulders, create more space. Beautiful. And then press them down toward your tailbone. So you create this nice long waist from your armpits to your hips. Good. So as you isometrically press your palms down, you want to reach your tailbone back toward the wall behind you. So get a little comfortable here with you and pull your hips back. So you get nice and long. Good. And then once you created that length in the upper body, start to think about the lower body. And so many people have this misconception that you absolutely have to have your heels down on the floor. Obviously, you're very flexible, and you already do right. Pretend you're not flexible and bring them up. The thing you want to start to work on is pressing the front of the thighs back. So as you press the front of the thighs back toward the wall behind you, you start to stretch out your hamstrings, and then the heels will start to lower down toward the floor. Again, they might reach, they might not reach, but eventually, maybe someday, they will, and then you just keep pressing the heels down toward the floor. As you start to work on getting the heels to the floor, you can look at the wrinkles in your ankles, not like old age wrinkles, just like because your feet are together, right? So you want to start to focus on getting rid of those wrinkles, right? Exactly. So you can either do that by pressing the heels further down toward the floor, or pressing your legs back even more to create that separation. And that's great. It's just really important to stay active. So once you start working on the legs, you want to make sure you don't forget about the hands. So you want to keep pressing all four corners of the hands down and keep that upper body strong as you work on the lower body.
Gaze and chin and all that?
Yep. So you want to have your ears basically in line with your arms. Crown of the head kind of points toward the thumbs. And your gaze, your drishti point, could be at your toes or past your toes. A lot of people have those yogi toes mats that have the little circle right here. So it's actually like a perfect little drishti point that you can gaze at. Other teachers teach it where you start to tuck your chin more in toward your chest and gaze at your navel. But if you have any neck issues, I usually advise to just keep that head in line with the spine and gaze back instead. That was a really long down dog.
Really long down dog, but thank you so much.
Well, the one last tip I'll give you about down dog that's great is Iyengar used to say that if you could hold down dog for 2 minutes, you can absolutely do a handstand. So if you're working on handstand, know that if you hold down dog for 2 minutes, you're ready.
You're trying to make me do a handstand.
I am trying to.
I'm afraid. All right, let's get moving on the next pose.
Okay.
Check out, this is going to be a whole series, so I'm going to have these linked at the end of the video. Let's do this.
Okay.
For more information on Danielle Diamond, Zen Strength Yoga, or me, head on over to BEXLIFE.com using the link in the video description. But before you go, why don't you stick around for a little bit longer and click on the thumbnail on the left for our entire tutorial series, or on the thumbnail on the right for an exclusive BEXLIFE workout. Remember, I love it when you share these videos with your friends, and always hit that subscribe button to get brand new videos every single week. Love you guys.
Doing it all.